Welcome back to Dear Host. Today's letter is from someone who did everything they were supposed to do and still feels oddly unsatisfied by it. Life is crazy. Let's talk about it. I'm Silas.
Hi, Silas. This feels strange to write because I don't think anything is actually wrong. I'm not unhappy in a dramatic way. I just feel flat, like I'm moving through my days on autopilot. I followed the plan. I worked hard, made sensible choices, avoided big risks. I have a job that pays the bills, a place that's comfortable, and a life that looks fine from the outside. If someone asked how I'm doing, I'd probably say good without lying, but lately I've noticed that most of my days feel interchangeable. Wake up, work, eat, scroll, sleep, repeat. Even weekends don't feel that different anymore. I'm not burned out exactly. I'm just not excited by much. Things I used to look forward to don't really land the same way. I'll plan something and when it happens, it's fine, not bad, just... I keep telling myself this is what adulthood is, that contentment isn't supposed to feel exciting. But sometimes I wonder if I confuse stability with fulfillment and just kept going. I don't want to blow up my life or chase something unrealistic. I just don't want to feel like I'm watching my life instead of living it. Is this just how things settle, or did I miss something along the way?
Yeah, this one hits a lot of people right in the middle of their lives, even if they don't talk about it much. And I want to say this clearly. Feeling flat doesn't mean you're ungrateful, and it doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. What you're describing is what happens when a life runs smoothly for a long time without much friction. You solved the big problems, you built stability, and your nervous system finally relaxed. The thing nobody really tells you is that once things calm down, the absence of stress can feel like the absence of meaning, especially if most of your motivation came from fixing, proving, or striving. When that pressure lifts, there's this quiet question left behind. Okay, now what? And because nothing is broken, it's hard to justify feeling unsatisfied. So you talk yourself out of it. You say this must be normal. And in a way it is. A lot of people mistake neutrality for emptiness. The problem isn't that your life is boring. It's that it's predictable in a way that doesn't ask anything new from you. Excitement doesn't come from chaos, but it does come from engagement. From doing things where the outcome isn't already decided. And when everything in your life is optimized to be safe and efficient, there's not much room for that. Here's the good news. This doesn't require a big reset or a dramatic change. You don't need a new career, a new city, or a new identity. What helps is introducing small pockets of uncertainty on purpose. Do things where you don't know exactly how they'll go. Take a class where you're bad at it. Start a project that doesn't make sense financially. Say yes to something slightly inconvenient but interesting. Change routines that no longer require your attention. The reason this works is simple. Your brain wakes up when it's learning again. Fulfillment doesn't come from comfort alone, it comes from participation. And you don't need to feel passionate about everything. You just need a few places in your life where you're not already an expert. One more thing, stop asking yourself if you're happy enough. That question traps people. Instead ask, am I engaged by my life right now? Engagement is something you can adjust. Happiness usually follows later. A steady life isn't a failed one. Sometimes it's just a quiet invitation to add something new. This has been Dear Host. Life is crazy. Let's talk about it.